was actually visionary too. We had the opportunity to, we perform, our guitarist, Matthias Rocher, he's a really great composer. And transcribing, because the rock pack, sometimes we take old standards and we change them, we make them, you know, try to put our own twist on them. So we transpose some the artist monk tunes, and we did rock pack style, and we recorded this project totally in tribute to the artist monk, the legendary. Like those tracks are like crazy. So, you know, that project is done, and we did a live performance last year in New York City, and we actually studio recorded the tracks, and they're being mixed right now.
When can we hear it?
Hopefully soon. Like we have this really high class known engineer that we were able to get, and he just started the mixing last week, so we're excited. And we have another project that we deal with artist China Moses. She's from Paris, and she's a daughter of Didi Bridgewater. So that's the EP, that project's done. We're just trying to sort the business stuff right now, so look out for those two projects, for sure. Will do, absolutely. I noticed that you've been doing some clinics as well, as a group? Yeah, we did. We did a spring tour, Europe tour a few months ago, and we did a couple clinics. We did one for Red Bull at one of the university in Vienna, and also we did one in Paris too, right? Which was really cool because we had like a couple legendary people in the building. Shout out to Doug Wimbish, Living Color in the building, Mono Creators. That was such an amazing experience. Mono Creators, which I've been friends with them for about 5 years, almost the beginning. I mean, I think they were around the year before that, but 2008 is when I linked up with them. Revere, a guy, you know, that I played in the band with. But it came up, you know, through working with those guys, and they mentioned that they wanted to do these like mix and match, you know, matchup series, and like it was such an honor to do that thing with Doug, which is a fantastic musician, and he was such a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He was so cool, and he's what I like about Doug, he's about the music. Some guys, they'd be like, because you know he's established and he's done so much. Sometimes they're like, yeah, you're a newbie, and like, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't have attitude. And he was a fan. He was a fan of the music when he saw us perform. So. Was it as spontaneous as it came across? Because it was like he walked in the room. Yeah, it was like my first time meeting him. He walked, like literally the way it was shot was like real time. Yeah. He literally walked in, set up, and we just went into it. Amazing energy. Thank you. Yeah, really came. How did Stefan feel about that being the basic? I mean, Stefan is, what can he do? Like, you know, it's like he's a fan, so I don't think Stefan was intimidated. And you know, we just all, it was dope. It was dope. Shout out to Mono, Dan, Tom, Brett, Randy, the whole Mono crew for including me in that joint, and it was dope. Shout out to Doug Wimbish for sure. I've been inspired lately because I got this new beat machine. It's called Machine, made by Native Instruments, and you know, I had the honor to go out to LA and go to the machine office. So I was able to get one of the beat. So I've been inspired lately to make beats, but at one time, because I was really busy with drumming, it was hard to fit it in. But it's crazy because I know you didn't ask this question. But I officially, LLC, Rusic Records, so it's like an official boutique label now, based in Brooklyn. And I put up my first official retail release, so it's not free. That project I put out was with my sister Rena. Yeah. Shout out to my sister Rena. That's Honey, right? Yeah, the title's called Honey. We put that out last year. And again, it's the same scenario, like, you know, being independent, it's really hard to push if you don't have that you know, it's cool to be independent, but it's a lot of work that you have to do. You know, a lot of money's like with spreading it out. Thankful that Musicology, which is a big music site, they help push it, but I haven't really got a chance to push it as much as I wanted to. So hopefully this year, when I get a chance, or next year, we're going to hopefully perform the material. And I'm always working on projects. I've been doing some beats in between time on this tour, so maybe y'all see some beats soon. So yeah, I mean, it's like a machine. I'm used to doing it. Like it's cool to take a break from the drums, and I just like making. When I get the inspiration, I like to jump on it and make beats.
Sure, and that must inspire the way you approach the drums again once you step back.
Yeah, it's crazy because like sometimes you just get overwhelmed. Like when I came back to work in the scenario, of course we had the rehearsals and stuff, so I had to totally just kind of focus because it was a new, new situation, new tunes, and it's like I had a really good chance. But I'm glad I got inspiration again because I feel like something's missing if I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So back to making beats. Look out for some beats soon. And Rusic Records.
Nice. How long have you been collaborating with your sister? Because I know a lot of brothers and sisters who wouldn't spend any time with each other, let alone make music.
Well, I must say Rusic Records, the name has been around for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But as far as official LLC last year, but I've been working with my sister since we were teenagers. Even before Rusic Records came apart. Like we used to make, because I used to beatbox, which is like, hip hop, fat boys, you know what I'm saying, like old school, where you would play drums with your mouth, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
We used to make like cassette tapes of me beatboxing and her singing, and me also like playing the drums with pencils on top of the pillow, and I wish I could find those tapes of her singing and me playing. So we've been at it for some time.
Oh, tell your mother you'll see you later. Follow us to the end of the earth.
Man, I would say nowadays, business is like 75%. You know what I'm saying? 25% is the playing. That's the easy part. I mean, for me. Because like, of course, the more I grow, with my career and the more situation I get in, I see how it's important to know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a proud father of one. You know what I'm saying? So my thinking process is a lot more different. I'm about the music, but then again, I'm about making money because I have to feed, mouth. I have to send money, for him.
Of course.
And business is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, time is money for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I feel like I had a nice chunk of my career where I could just jump on a bus or wherever and just do it for the fun of it, but now it's like everything counts. And it's been like that for like the past 5 to 7 years. Because it's money being made. But it's like, do you want a piece of that money or do you want somebody else to get your money? I want a piece of that money too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna get it, I want a piece of it. So it's just like, you gotta be on your business or you will miss out on a lot of things that you could be paid. And this is one thing that I spoke about in a prior interview. I recommend drummers to get involved in your local union, musicians union, because you find out about things that you're supposed to get. When you do TV, radio, or whatever, you're supposed to get a check. But if you don't know about the stuff, you just sign it off and somebody else get it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, maybe 75% is a lot, but I would say like maybe 50, 60% business, especially nowadays. If you want to work, if you want to make money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to do it for art, that's cool. And I've done that in my career, but I'm growing. I'm at a different place, so it's about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you're obviously a fine example of how you can make that balance work. I
mean, I live in one of the most expensive cities in freaking the U.S., New York. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I do. So if you don't work, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? And I don't eat. I don't eat. But then at the same time too, there's been a build-up, and thankfully, because of the internet, it depends on how you use it. Some people, they speak negative about it. It's different back in the days where you had this experience. If you weren't there at the show, you just missed it. But with the internet, you can relive the experience, the experience, and you can just watch it on the internet. It's how you use it. I feel like with the build up through the MySpace and all that, it's been helpful for my career. Because now it's like, it may not take as long, for people to recognize, which I don't really do it for that reason, but it's cool, that people can, recognize and also learn. And hopefully that could be a catalyst and example to raise up the next generation to show them like, yo, check out this, because, I feel like some of the newer drummers, they may have missed out on the old school drumming, like the pocket stuff. So I want to shout out Questlove for being an advocate for grooving, So I'm trying to, be an advocate for that. And also let people know that you can do the Vinny and all that stuff too. Yeah. I'm a producer, so that's really helped shape my plan because I feel like the music tells me what I should do. And that's what I've been about for the most part. Like, okay, one side of my head, yo, yeah, you want to go off, but I had to start thinking like, I'm not just playing for myself, I'm playing for an audience. And for me, I'm a drummer. I feel like if the audience is not dancing, I'm not doing my job. So I'm thinking with that mind frame. It's like 1,000 things you can do, but it's only a couple that will work for the song. And I want, at the end of the day, I'm more about making the overall room happy. Mm. Now, if it's a chick career, if you know what I'm saying, if it's that type of gig, which in a rough patch scenario, I'm able to flex a little bit more, I can try to do it more. But for the most part, I don't feel like I sacrifice because I want to make people nod their head, even when I'm doing it solo. Sometimes I may listen to like a fusion record before the gig and I may get off track and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it in. For the most part, I don't feel like I compromise. Especially when bringing the hip hop element to, the worst situation.
Yeah, and you certainly do, you bring that raw aggression and that energy and passion to everything that you do. You clearly love what you do. You bring humor and energy and enjoyment to it too, and we love what you do, so
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Come on, listen.
My drum set setup. It's been the same. I think the only thing I added to my drums was a table. I got a nice table for my water, my wallet, my iPhone, and tambourine and some water.
Nice.
But also got this new shout out to DW, they named it this cool 15-inch Martian. It looks like a Martian drum. So shout out to DW. And I'm playing the same gear, DW drums, collector series. I'm using pasty cymbals. Shout out to Andrew, Arturo, and shout out to Marco from Evans to Daru. I'm using Evans heads. I'm using the hydraulic blue, which are cool heads, and we're currently using Pro Marks with the claw. So yeah, that's the setup. And also, I have this mount made by 0G. It's like a stick mount in the middle. So in case I get too flashy or whatever, and the sticks fall, I can just go right pick them up. So that's the gear.
Nice, very handy.
Still in the same angles and everything. So that's what I'm using. Yeah. This is Daru Jones. Thanks for watching iDrum magazine, and my other name is Sam and N. My buddies that I get right now. Salute.